Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Dice by the Sword. For those VOD watchers, this is the second part of this episode. Right. But welcome back, everybody. I hope that you had a lovely break. Let us just jump right back in. So, you all spend a bit of time, about 5-10 minutes, outside the mayor's office before, not too long, Torrin Vale steps out and goes, she'll see you now.
Thank you. Will we be able to find you later, potentially, for information and such?
Yeah, you can find me at the watchtower towards the southern side of the town.
I imagine we'll see you soon then.
Good luck.
Thank you.
And he stepped back in to the mayor's office. Hello again. Thank you so much for giving me a few moments there. We just had some important matters.
Absolutely. We can all tell that you are inundated with issues. We just want to help alleviate some.
Well, I'm hoping that you're going to be able to help. You see, as I've said, the attacks on the South Road have been causing trouble for this town for a couple of weeks now. We are in need of help, but obviously we don't expect you to do it for free. The tracks lead from... there's an abandoned way station on the southern road, about a day's travel from here. And the reports from Captain Vale there suggest that there are tracks leading towards a ruined watchtower. Believes that that's probably the best place to head. Potentially investigate the way station first. See what you can gather there in terms of information. And then, look, we need this problem dealing with. We're not in the position to take prisoners. We just need this problem fixing, if you understand what I'm saying.
I think we have a good grasp of what you mean.
Wonderful. Now...
Nim just smiles and brandishes her weapon.
Do we know what these attacks are from? Is it a creature? Is it a mercenary group? Do we know what it is, or do you not have that information yet?
Well, we first believed that it could be bandits. They have been known to attack travelling caravans and such on roads in these parts before, but getting the feeling that it isn't quite bandits. You see, the last scout report that I received was that there had been bodies mauled beyond recognition. There are, the remains of livestock that have been slaughtered, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem to be bandits. Or, I mean, if it is, it's completely savage, so please be careful. However, I appreciate that we're asking a lot. So, in response to your earlier request, yes, we will... I will do my best. I will send word out, and we'll see if we can gather you some things to make this journey a little easier.
Thank you.
Bless you.
Sorry. We can... some warmer clothing, perhaps, and... yeah, whatever we can do, we will.
Some more adequate weaponry would be good if we are dealing with blood and the shadow thereof.
Nim hides her weapon.
Well, we'll certainly do what we can. I obviously can't promise you the finest weapons in our armory, but we might be able to rustle up some weapons of some sort.
Yeah, any help would be most appreciated. We are, as we have said, fresh from the mines, so resources are scarce.
Yes. Well, not that it counts for much, but you must know that the people of Whistlestone do not... we don't agree or support what is happening there by any stretch of the imagination. It is a horrible, horrible place. And I'm deeply sorry that you were all subjected to that.
Perchance, may I ask, you seem to have pointed out that our clothing shows evidence of where we were. Do you have something that will help us blend in more to the town here?
Certainly, yes. I will do what I can. I'll at least get you some fresh clothes, and yes, absolutely. We'll do what we can.
Scratch, 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 scratch.
As I mentioned, we wouldn't expect you to do this just out of the goodness of your own hearts. I was going to send word out for some adventurers and put up a fee to have this dealt with of 300 gold pieces.
That is...
Bitch.
No, totally.
Oh, okay.
But that is
extremely generous.
Well, it carries the weight of the severity of this issue for us.
Well, we will absolutely do our best to alleviate and make life easier for everyone here.
Absolutely.
Wonderful.
On the word of the mine itself, does your town have any inclinations or ideas of perhaps ending it, stopping it, going towards it?
We do not have the necessary forces to be able to take on something of that matter. It would require either a large force or a small enough group to infiltrate and take it down from within, but it isn't... You have to appreciate that the consortium that runs that place isn't just the one location that they have. They have hundreds and hundreds of people in their employ, and if we were seen to challenge them, then it could have serious consequences, and I must put the well-being of my town and its people first. We wouldn't be able to suffer such consequences, so to speak.
Absolutely. Well, should a small enough group of individuals find need to undo the dragon that sits atop that rotting pile of, well, whatever they've got, then
Dragon?
the man who sits at the guy who runs the place.
I'm a dragon. I can help.
No,
It's I think Oak is using it as a turn of phrase.
Oh. Well, just in case you forgot that I'm a dragon.
I'm not sure I knew, but it's good to know. Yes, you don't have to associate with us if we take matters into our own hands, I suppose. But if good can be done, then good will be done.
Well, let's use this first job as a foundation for future support. If you deal with this problem successfully, then we can have maybe a stronger discussion about Blackfall. Now, I do have another meeting scheduled. Why don't you return here in a couple of hours? I'll get word out into town, and I'll see what I can do to rustle you up some new clothing and whatever else we can afford to spare.
Just some camping supplies would be good, if you could.
Yes.
Bit of rope, some things to stay outside in case it takes longer than a day of travel.
I'll do what I can.
Thank you very much.
Possibly, if we could be so bold, maybe a cart. I understand that it could be a long way to be there, and if we want to make haste, and we want to make haste back to alert you to if we are successful in our deed, maybe that could be something we could arrange.
Make me a persuasion check.
Guidance myself.
Get us that whip.
Hmm.
14. Oh, no, wait, you said persuasion. 15.
15.
Hey.
Well, I am quite good friends with the stable master, though it isn't something we would usually do. I'll have a word, and we'll see what we can do. Though I make no promises on that front.
No, of course, and we'd be ever grateful for whatever we receive.
Very well. As I say, return in a couple of hours. Please feel free to explore the town in this time, and then, come back and we'll get you outfitted and send you on your way. Thank you, all of you, for offering your help. It is much, much appreciated.
Well, thank you for taking it. It is a bond of trust we are having. Oh, I never introduced myself. My name is Ulrich. It is a pleasure to meet you.
Ulrich, a pleasure to meet you as well. Well, when you return in a couple of hours, we will sign a contract, an agreement that the job has been issued to yourselves. By all means, save the introductions till then.
Excuse me. Social faux pas. I'm not quite good at this.
No, it's honestly, it's okay. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. I'll see you in a couple of hours. Thank you again.
As the party are filing out, Yeryl's just going to hold back very slightly to sort of let them go through, and then stay very briefly to say to the mayor, if we were looking for someone in this town, is there a room of records or someone we could talk to try and discern a person that may be missing from this town?
Well, I try to make it my business to know everyone who stays here and lives here. Who is it you're looking for?
Kaelin Thorne.
Sorry, I don't know the name.
No? Okay. It's a very trusted person. I just wanted to find out where he lived. I wasn't sure if Whistlestone was his home. I guess not. I will keep looking. But thank you.
No problem.
And she'll leave.
We'll exit the mayor's office and back onto the street outside.
As the door closes, you all just sort of watch Oryx go, yes. And he sort of like runs into the street, just like, finally, we have something to get on. Sorry, you're not all as happy as I am.
I wasn't expecting that level of enthusiasm, but it is good. It is something we can do to be worthwhile and useful to this town, and we will get such a bounty in return for it. It can be useful for all of us.
I think you're muted, Joe.
I'm talking to the chicken. I'm just like holding it in the background, like talking it like these people are crazy. It's me and you, Cheese.
Well, we must go and find some clothes then.
I think the mayor was doing that for us.
Oh,
Or did we have to do it? I'm not sure.
We'll take a wander around the town anyway.
Yes. Let's go see some people. This is a wonderful place. There's lots to learn.
Remember what I said, it's going to rain.
That's okay. I like the rain.
It's
So does
not
Cheese. Right? Yeah, he said he likes the rain too.
You guys begin to wander back towards the town square where the Sundrop Market is. What do you guys want to do?
Was it in the market that there was a herbalist? Or is that...
So there wasn't so much a herbalist. There is the Miner's Respite, which is the general store. And then there is also the Stone Anvil Blacksmith within the town square.
Sorry, you going, Charlie?
I was just going to say, we could try looking for the blacksmith to have a look at their weaponry. Maybe eye up see things that we could possibly get for later.
It's not a bad idea. as we're sort of like walking through, Ulrich's just going to, as we get sort of in close to just point out Aliana's jewelry tent. As we're like, that was that's the nice lady that helped me this morning and gave me my info and my nice ring. Just in case you want shiny things, I feel like a few of you are shiny enthusiasts.
Why don't we go stop by there first, seeing as it is a friend you have made already? We could maybe see what we could get with what we have.
Why not? I'm just happy to be out and about. So whatever you guys want to do, let's go bingo. Let's go talk to some people.
Let's go cheese. And I start skipping off.
Disco
Okay.
cheese.
Correct. What are you doing?
Let's go cheese. Corric's going to be wanting to go to the blacksmith. But he will just be currently kind of tagging along with the group. The jeweler place does sound kind of interesting, so he's definitely going to want to be hovering around there.
Okay. You all head back into the town square proper and to the Sundrop Market. Ulrich and Peanuts seemingly leading the way. As Ulrich, you make your way through the market stalls. You see that the stalls there are a number of different stalls, some selling fruit and veg, some selling odds and sods. You know, there is somebody selling different fabrics. There is somebody who's selling trinkets and things like that. But Ulrich, you meander your way through the market towards Olwyn's stall. You see that she's just finishing dealing with a customer. As she spots you and goes, Ulrich, good morning. And these are your friends that you told me all about. Hello, everybody.
Yes,
Hi.
these are my friends. My friends. Go introduce shiny things. Let's just have some enjoyable time.
Hi.
Hello. My name is Olwyn, and Ulrich was ever so kind this morning to help me set up my stall. Are you people in the market for some fine jewelry? I have pieces from all stretches of Nyxalia here. You just tell me what it is you're looking for, and I'll find something that glistens and shines to suit.
How pristine are they looking? Or are any of them looking a bit worn and grubby and antique-y, or is everything really pristine?
Make me a perception check.
Guidance.
Remind me what the dice is for guidance.
It's D4.
Guidance.
D4. Let me just check if I've got magical. No, I don't. I've got. Was that perception or investigation?
Perception.
Perception. That's an 8, God.
An 8. The impression you get is that the majority of the jewelry here is it's well polished. It all looks shiny. It doesn't seem to be like a carved boot jewelry salesman where there's like years old jewelry just like in a tattered box. Like everything looks very good, very well presented. It looks expensive for the most part. There doesn't seem to be like a family heirloom ring that somebody pawned here or something that she's just shoved in a box and put on display, added 30% interest and to try and resell it. Nothing like that.
Thank you.
So,
Hi, me. And I try to look over the stall.
oh, hello there.
Hi.
Hi.
Hi. So I have 2 questions. 2 questions for you. Number 1, do you have anything like like a bracelet that could be like a necklace but for a chicken?
Oh, my.
Yes, I think I will have something that we could fashion into a necklace, but this is such a cute and adorable little thing.
I know. She made it for me.
She did now, did she?
Yeah, I was just gonna shake her head and just just hand over. Just I can't keep saying this and just sort of just walk and look at other things to be like I can't.
So, what were we thinking? Gold, silver, bronze, something with some diamonds, or jade encrusted? What are you thinking?
Hold on. Let's go. Oh, okay. So, I know. Okay,
This time.
so he wants. It has to be gold.
Okay, yes, we have a couple of gold pieces that we might be able to fashion into a necklace for this young chick here. Yes?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Just a moment, and she goes under the counter and she pulls out a small gold bracelet, places it on the palm of her hand, and leans forward and goes, something like this. You just see that it's just a plain gold bracelet, kind of chain linked bracelet.
What do you think? Tell me.
So, yeah, sweet.
Well, yeah, he likes it.
Wonderful. Well, this piece can be yours for a small fee of 100 gold pieces.
Okay, second question. Hold on, I'll be back. Put it in my pocket. So, and she goes in her little bag of bullshit. So, I have a proposition for you.
Oh no.
So,
God.
see if I were to give you some really customized personal bracelets.
Yes.
Like a trade? Like I could do a trade.
What kind of personalized, customized bracelets were you thinking?
I'll show you. Daryl,
Yes.
come here.
Oh no. Yes, I'm coming. I now know where this is going. Yes, Peanut.
Show her your hand.
She's going to show the one that doesn't have the bracelet on it.
It's been a long day for Mama Bird. The other one. The other hand.
She'll absentmindedly show the other one.
Look,
Oh,
this.
okay.
That's all.
Okay, so, and you can see that she's like racking through the kind of answer she wants to give. She goes, so that style, that specific style of bracelet isn't really the kind of thing that I would sell at my stall. Not that they're not wonderful, but it isn't something I'd be interested in trading for this.
Okay. You can go, Daryl. Okay, hold on.
I'm done with you.
Knowing that you've tried to trade a homemade friendship bracelet for a fine piece of
Cool
jewelry,
bracelet.
she kind of tucks it back into the box that it was on and closes it and
She's
puts the
back
box
out. Listen, we're gonna have to do a couple of jobs first, I suppose. Unless. Hey, Rick.
Ulrich's just been very like absentmindedly holding one thing and just like, this is very interesting. And then as it devolved into this was like, keep staring at this thing. It's keep.
Rick.
Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave.
Yes, not.
Rick.
Yeah, I
I
can do
usually-
it too. I can
I
do it
usually
too.
get
What's up?
pee-pee. I like that. I usually get pee-pee. I like that. Okay. So,
PP. Okay,
Okay.
what's up, PP?
so you know how this wonderful person gave you something for free?
It wasn't for free. I did a job and she gifted me something in exchange.
Oh, I must have forgot that part.
I think you might have. It's
Oh,
okay
you-
though.
Do you need something, lady? And then I can maybe get the bracelet back. Maybe.
At the moment, no, unfortunately.
Oh.
Though, if you do come across anything on your travels that is, could hold some worth, then by all means, we might be able to come up with a trade.
A trade for what? Oh, yeah. That's okay. Yeah, okay. Sorry, Cheese. But I'll find you something. I would make you one, but I don't have anything that small. I'll think about it. Okay. And she puts cheese back in her pocket and steps back.
Would anybody else be interested in some fine jewelry?
These are all beautiful wares. Sadly not today, but I hope to come back and be a patron of your stall soon.
Of course, you're all welcome. As she kind of like at this point is trying to look for any buying customers behind you.
Yeah.
Sorry
still keeping a pleasant look on her
Yeah.
face, but is very much kind of looking past you all to see if she's missing on any passing trade.
I tried.
Well, maybe we should be moving on. Sorry for distracting you there, Olwen.
Oh,
I just wanted to introduce you to people.
Do not apologize. It was a pleasure to meet you all. I hope that I see you all soon.
Thank you so much. And we'll head off.
I'm just
As we walk
gonna
out of
hang
10.
back. Sorry, just briefly.
Yep.
Mhm.
Excuse me. Before I go, this is all beautiful work, by the way.
Oh,
Lovely.
thank you. Thank you. They are fine pieces, yes.
I was wondering if you could help, because I'm a bit of a tinkerer by trade, and I'm trying to find tools, and I assume you get your tools from somewhere. Could you, give me some advice about where I could find something?
Oh, sure. What kind of tools were you looking for? Jeweler's tools?
I mean, I usually have a few bits of jeweler's tools in my kit, but I mean, anything really. I'm always putting random stuff together.
In fact, just hold on. And she kind of goes down behind the counter, pulls out a leather bag from underneath the counter, opens it up and reaches in and pulls out a small tip screwdriver, a flat-headed screwdriver, and a small set of pliers, and just goes, you're welcome to have these if you'd make use of them.
It's very kind of you. Yes, it's a good start. Thank you.
Of course. If you're looking for a wider array of tools, you might try the general store, or even the blacksmith might be able to help.
It's very helpful. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
You're more than welcome. I hope to see you again soon.
I'm going to walk away and catch up with the rest of the group.
No problem. So, where are you heading next?
Smithy, I think, wasn't it?
I believe so.
We can go and just have a look and see at least what, maybe ask what they can make. So if we can get some gold and people need more weapons, we could find out what they can make.
Oh, I was actually thinking, and as he does, he unhooks the mace from his belt and just holds it towards you and goes, I think this may be a bit more your kind of weapon. I've seen a lot of clerical types using maces and other such things, so I take this.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think if the mayor is going to perhaps furnish us with other weapons, I would rather you had something concrete before perhaps nothing comes your way. So take it, it's fine.
She's going to take it very delicately and sort of look at it and look at Aurak and say, thank you. It's very kind for you to help protect myself. Thank you.
I mean, I'm helping you protect you by protecting you with weaponry. If someone comes towards you, just hit them in the face. Usually they stop moving.
Yes, no, of course. Thank you.
No, of course.
very
I just
much.
want you to be safe. I want all of you to be safe.
Thank
That
you.
is why you will stand behind me in battle.
No, of course. I'm
So,
just going to scurry on.
The whole time you're still getting like peanut facts, like the entire walk.
Yeah.
The whole time.
let's change from chickens to peanuts, is it?
Listen, just peanuts giving you some cool facts the whole damn time. Okay. I did
Go on,
make
then.
a list. I did make a list of facts for peanut.
Oh no, I'm waiting.
Yeah. So guys, did you guys know that the record for the most eggs laid by a chicken is 1 day in 7?
1 day in 7?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah,
Wait,
that's
what?
what I said. No, wait a minute. Jeez, what did you say it was? Oh yeah. So they can have 7 eggs in one day. Well, you would know this, Yarrow. But
no, I wouldn't.
But also, every chicken secretly wants to be a pirate. That's why they talk like that.
As you reach
Sure. Let's keep moving.
As you reach the corner of the town square, you see the stone anvil forge ahead of you. The heat from it is palpable even before you step in, almost hitting you like a wall. And for some of you, maybe bringing back memories of the Blackfall Quarry and the heat to exude there. The smithy itself is cluttered with tools, unfinished weapons, horseshoes, but as you step in, notice that everything is meticulously organized and has a place. The individual hammering away at steel, a hulking one-armed dwarf works tirelessly, his hammer striking with precision. You see, and something that sticks out to you, Korik, is that the individual is working with the aid of a mechanical prosthetic arm of his own design. He has a gruff kind of look on his face as he's bringing that. But he notices you come in and goes, hi! Welcome to the Stone Anvil. How can I help?
Hello. We just wanted to sort of have a look around and inquire of the kinds of work you are capable of or you can do.
Well, anything that can be fashioned from raw ore is something that I can do. We do all manner of things here. We can do weapons, horseshoes, we can do anything really. You alright there? As he kind of catches your look, Korik. You alright? Can I help you with something?
Sorry, I didn't mean to be rude, but it's very impressive work there.
Oh, right, yeah. Fashioned it myself. Took me a while, obviously, with one arm, but yeah, took me a little while, but hey, needs must.
And you made that yourself?
Yeah, did.
That's incredible.
Thank you.
Made from?
Well, bit of everything really. There's some steel components. Mainly try to work with lighter metals like some aluminium and a few copper bits in there because it's, if I'm using it as an arm, it's got to be light, but also, galvanized steel to make sure it's sturdy enough that if I drop anything on it, it ain't going to just break. Yeah, I suppose the hardest bit was elbow, cogs and joints and things in there. Tricky. Don't want it to be arm, but
No. I've managed many a time to end up with a flappy arm.
He's not a fan of the stranger.
Oh, know that technique.
I knew someone would just push that door open. I was just waiting for it.
Anyway, yeah, I mean, it looks like
what was your name, sir? Sorry, we haven't introduced yourselves.
Oh, Torvik.
Torvik.
Yeah, Torvik Emberforge. I know, it's a bit on the nose, but hey. The world we live in.
I thought of it 2 seconds ago.
I didn't. I just thought, hey, early game. Let's call them all something that kind of, on the
Happy
nose.
families.
Yep. The person that owns the general store is Jen Aral store lady.
You don't know the Aral family?
No.
Very, very high pressure.
Her name's Jen Aral. Anyway.
Aral, yeah.
So, what are you in the market for?
Well, we're looking to do a heavy job outside of the town, and we were just sort of looking at the kind of weaponry you might have.
Well, like I say, I can fashion any sort of weaponry. sword, axe, spear, dagger, whatever you need, really. But you won't find any finer metal craft this side of the Stormward province, let me tell you.
Does he currently have any weaponry on the walls, like spears, shields, that kind of thing? Just sort of
Yeah,
in
he does.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can see, and like I said, like everything in this place is meticulously placed. You see, there are swords and axes on weapon racks on the far wall. All look finished. All look finely made.
As Ulrich is sort of not thumbing through them like they're posters, but just sort of looking across them. He just sort of looks to Korik as he sort of looks to the dwarf and then back, and just in a slightly lower tone as he sort of takes a spear off and weighs it in his hands. Like, you should talk to him about an arm, potentially. I feel like you need one. Or want one back. Go, my friend. It's no time like the present.
Okay. So, a little bit light on gold at the moment.
All right.
But hopefully that's going to change pretty soon. And I was wondering, if you could help me get the materials to fashion something similar, because I don't know if you've noticed, but I've got similar affliction. I could do with the materials, maybe some tools, and I thought could help.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it took me a while to fashion this, but if you are you used to working on metal and stuff like that, or are you expecting me to do all the work? My time's not cheap, so
I'm used to working with intricate bits of metal. I'm not much of a forger. But
right.
To be honest, if you ever sell offcuts, scrap, stuff that you can't necessarily use for the fantastic work that you do here, I'll gladly take that off your hands.
He ponders for a moment. Here. And he pulls back, he reaches back, grabs a dagger off one of the weapon racks and places it. So if I wanted, say, some fine inlay work doing on that, that's something you could do?
What kind of thing you're looking for?
Make the pommel a little bit nicer, make the grip a little bit nicer to look at, even maybe engraving the actual dagger itself, just adding value to it.
Could definitely sort that out for you, yes.
Okay. Well, as much as my steel is the best for miles around, what I do lack is an intricate and delicate hand. Delicate touches. See him kind of reach under the counter and pull up a sword, and see it's something that it seems he's been working on for some time, but it's just not. He's trying to engrave the blade and put some intricate marks on it and make it, look the part. But he's not done a good job of it, really, because what I could do with is, look, I can show you how to do it, make one for yourself. It'll take time. Or you help me and I'll help you. Not really one for selling scraps. You see, I have a reputation to uphold, and if people caught wind that I was just selling offcuts of metal or whatever, then it might not do my reputation any good. But if you're willing to spend a couple of days here at the forge, we could work together and fashion something, but you need to help me out as well.
It sounds like a lot of fun, to be honest.
Hard work. You'd need to be here at dawn, and we work right through till dusk, so long days. But by the look here, it doesn't look like you're afraid of hard work. All right. Well,
Yeah.
come back in the morning and we'll get working on it.
Fine,
Right.
sir. May I ask a question?
Of course, yeah.
Perchance, do you have such a thing as a sharpening stone?
A whetstone. Aye.
The stone in which to sharpen a blade.
Yeah, we they're called whetstones. They're a particular stone that has kind of fine grain on it, used to sharpen all manner of blades. Yeah, I've got one. Also have a grindstone as well. It's made of a similar stone, but it's a lot easier to work and takes a lot less time. With a whetstone, it's a very manual process. Why are you looking to buy a whetstone?
I thought perhaps if you had one available, and if the price was right. I have a blade, you see, one I care very, very dearly for. And, from time to time, one needs to sharpen their blade. So,
Yeah, of course. I mean, I'm more than happy to sharpen a blade for you if you need it.
oh, is that the service you provide?
Yeah, I mean, like I say, I have a grindstone. I use it for all my work. So if it's something you're in need of, absolutely. It'll free silver, and then I can sharpen your blade for you.
3 silver, do I have 3 silver?
Ulrich's hand just comes out of the corner with 3 silver in it.
Oh, Ulrich, are you sure?
Well, absolutely, it's just money. Take it.
Hell
Thank you, my
yeah,
friend.
Rick.
Thank you, my friend. As I take the 3 silver from your hand, 3 petals come off of my antlers and land in their place in your palm.
He smiles, looks, and just puts them in his belt thing. They'll be fine there, I'm sure.
How long does it take?
Give me half an hour.
My friends, I may need to stay here while this happens. This is an item I cannot be apart from.
Of course.
Yeah,
Fine
you.
with me.
Yeah, I mean, if you need to wait, that's fine. I have something in the forge at the minute. I need to quench that. Otherwise, it's quite an intricate process. So I just need to get that done, and then I'll be right onto sharpening your blade.
Absolutely. I am happy to wait, my friends. I will catch up with you. I just cannot leave my blade.
Of course.
Clark, are you staying here too?
I think it's coming back in the morning kind of thing, isn't it? Is that what we were?
Yeah,
Eventually,
you,
we'll be
you'll
on the
need.
road in the morning.
Of course. Of course.
Can I check before we make this arrangement? Is this such metal you have worked with before? And she produces the stormbound Sakura.
Well, I haven't seen a blade like this before. How did you come by it? As he's kind of like running his finger along the blade to check the current, state of the sharpness of.
Was a gift from a very important friend.
Friend, it's good steel. Yeah, I've worked with steel like this before, but shouldn't be an issue.
Fantastic.
He hands you back, Cora. You just keep hold of that while I finish doing what I'm doing, and then we'll get to sharpening that thing. Is there anything anybody else needs while I'm here?
No, nothing for me, thank you.
It's just for when we do have some money. Shield and spear. How much do you charge for these kinds of things?
Well, it depends what kind of shield and spear you're looking for, really.
I mean, what is your best, and then we'll go from there.
Well, if you want something that is, sturdy, do the job, I can do your shield for, say, 10 gold, give you a spear for 1. if you're looking for something that is, well made and in fact, let me show you this one. He goes to the shelf and pulls off one of the spears and comes back with it and goes, This is one of my masterpieces. It's worked with adamantine. Has an adamantine tip on it. It is one of my finer pieces of work, but it isn't cheap. This is 150 gold pieces.
Okay. Well, that is adamantite. I've not heard of that metal being used for a long time. Okay. You said a normal spear, just one of your good normal jobs is a gold piece?
Yeah, 1 gold piece. I do also have a couple of enchanted spears as well. I was looking to take them over to the store. She helps me sell the more enchanted items.
Sort of looking to him, he produces a gold piece and gives it to him with spear and edges. For the time being, with the job I've got, I will have to take just one of your fine regular spears, but when I've been paid and there's a little more gold flowing, I will come back and see what we can do.
Of course, so you're taking a spear?
Yes, I will take one of his spears.
Cool, you take one of the spears, no problem.
Excellent. As he takes he looks to Korik as he goes to exit because he wants to start swinging it around. Yes, that's not his spear,
right?
Just
The
helicoptering
spear.
in the street. It's fine. He's got a spear bag.
Yep.
It's all just a big waving contest, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah. As he sort of goes to the door, he looks to Korik. Just, we might not be here tomorrow if the job starts, so maybe just knuckle down on the days with your friend here, and then go from there. I'll see you outside, my friend. I have a weaponry to play with. He walks outside very happily, waving it.
Makes a good point. Excuse me. Sorry. Hello.
Yeah, you're right.
So, the group, we've been hired to do a job, and we might be away for the next few days.
Right, okay.
Is it something that I can pick up with you in?
Yeah, look, when you're ready to get started, just come here by dawn that day and we'll get going. All right? What was your name?
It's Korik.
Nice to meet you, Korik.
Did I lose?
All right, well, I'd best get cracking. I've got blades to sharpen and whatnot. Nice to meet you all.
Very much. Lovely to meet you.
Nim, you hang around for the next half an hour while you see that he begins working on piece of raw, hot steel out of the embers. Begins to hammer it a few times back into the embers, pulls it out, and then quenches it. So dips it straight into this huge vat, and the steam erupts throughout the forge as he brings it out. Looking over, once done, kind of sets it on the edge of the forge to keep it in, but place it back in the end.
As a means to practice her magic slightly, as he's doing this, she recreates the image of him doing his work within the embers that are bubbling up from the fire.
Okay, and how are you creating this image?
So I'm doing this with shaping is, I think, prestidigitation. Let me double check. Sensory fact, fiery play, minor sensation. It's sensory effect and fire play. Is both druidcraft and prestidigitation.
Okay, no problem. You begin to use your magic to bring some of the flames that erupt from the forge and to shape them ever so slightly so that they resemble the image of Torvik and him quenching the iron and hammering it on the anvil. While you are waiting for your blade to be sharpened, the rest of you leave the forge back into the town square. What is it that you guys are doing while Nim waits for her Sakura to be sharpened?
Is it worth going to the watchtower to speak with the captain to maybe get any more information, or maybe?
You guys roleplay ahead. I just need a wee. 1 sec.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I do want to try and find out where Vexandra is, though.
Who's that?
My friend from
Oh.
the circus.
Oh, do you have a friend in Whistlestone?
I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, I miss her a lot.
When did you last see her?
Like I think a year ago.
Oh, it's been that long, has it?
Yeah, she was a really good friend of mine, and she went away, and then I went away, and I want to find her again because she has some really cool magic, and she promised that she would teach me.
Oh, well, I'm sure we can put our heads together and see if we can try and find her for you.
I would like that. She might be here. She might not like everybody. She doesn't like anyone really. But I think she likes me. Maybe. But I like her. She took one of my bracelets.
Oh, well, that's very kind, and that means that you care about her, because
Yeah.
I don't think you just give them out to everybody.
No, I have to like her. And then we can go find. Actually, that reminds me. Hey Rick, here's a bracelet.
As Ulrich sort of listening, but going around you like grilling. So you
Yeah,
just
no, just every now and then we're just giving like thumbs up,
Yeah.
like
like he's looking very happy.
just here. You got it, champ. You're doing great.
Crushing it, dude.
You just hear 90s hair metal in the background, just like
Yeah, pulling all the
And their
poses.
thumbs up as well.
Yeah.
Peanut comes to burst your bubble like, hey, have a
He-
gift.
He goes for a fist bump, assuming that's what you're doing, as he's like spear in hands, like, skill. Hold on. And he sort of stows
That's kind
them,
of cool.
and then like squats down, to sort of get close to where your level is, and
Respect. I like it. I like it. I like it. Yarrow made a very good point to me. I only give bracelets, my friendship bracelets, out to people that I like. And I realized that I didn't give you one. So I made this for you. And it's really disgusting. It's like she's gone around collecting like your beard hair and like wrapped it around in like a little, like in a full, it's like so like sharp and scratchy. And then she has little like beads that she's put around it. And then she's like carved like everyone's initials on each little stone and handed you it. It's like the scratchiest thing you've ever seen. It's so gross. It's so gross. But she's like,
I didn't
It's
like
made
that
for
at
you.
all.
you're welcome.
as
You're
it
welcome.
as Peanut sort of places it into his hand, he looks at it and feels the slight tingle in his palms. Like, I mean, a good scratch is a nice thing. It's beautiful, Peanut. Thank you for the gift. I will wear it, and anytime I itch my wrist, I will know a friend was close by and gave me something worth having. So he puts it on, and
Respect. Can I give you one of these again? That was cool.
okay, and his
Yeah.
huge fist like comes out.
Whoa.
Have you do you not blow up the hands when you do this?
Wait, what? To blow it? Okay, go.
There you go. See, that's
That's so cool. Oh my, I have to go show Yarrow. And
Yes.
I run up to Yarrow. Do this. You have to do this.
Okay.
Okay, and then you go. Psh, psh. Now we're all best friends.
That's lovely to hear. And
Like,
then Yarrow's just gonna then just sort of in the mood with all just go to Orek and go.
Standing tall in the center of town is the stone watchtower, which offers a clear view of all the surrounding plains surrounding Whistlestone. You see at the base of the watchtower a small group of guards are stationed here. Clearly, their task is to watch for, say, bandit, wild beasts, or any other threats that might approach Whistle. As you approach, none of them really kind of interject you from getting too close. However, if you were to go to enter, they might change. Just one of them goes, "Hey, you all right there?"
Hello. Yes, we wish to see the captain, Captain Vale. Torren.
Captain Vale Torren.
Torren
Vale.
Vale. Sorry, we just learned his name again. The wrong way round.
Yeah, sure. Just wait there. I'll go fetch him.
Thank you.
And turns, and then the watchtower. A moment or two passes before the guard comes out of the watchtower, followed by Torren Vale, who goes, "Hey, you all right?"
Yes. We wished to speak with you more of the task at hand. We have spoken to the mayor and have accepted the job, and we just wish for a little more information if you could impart such.
Kind of like a little hesitant at first, but then goes, "Right, all right, come on, follow me. These guys are all right." And he steps into the watchtower proper. You all follow. Inside is you see a couple of tables and chairs. Weapon racks line the walls with swords, shields, axes. The inside there are a couple of guards who one stationed by the stairwell leading up, another by the door on the inside. You step in, and he turns to you. "Well, what information are you looking for?"
Do you know exactly what we're going up against, or is it as vague as the mayor has stated?
The short answer is no. We think that it's some kind of beast, but we can't be sure. See, the last scouting party that went out, the report suggests that what they found was, destroyed cart, slaughtered mule. There was a body, though it was torn to bits. Doesn't look like it was done by any weapons, like claws, bite marks, things like that.
Does this happen to a lot of the caravans that come this way these days? Have many made it past whatever this is?
A few have made it past, yeah, but I wouldn't say that a lot have. Once word catches out, word reaches people's ears that a certain road is unsafe, they tend not to travel it.
Of course.
Mm.
Is it ever a certain type of day, like at night, or is it just whoever is unlucky enough to be caught?
I wouldn't know. We haven't got the men to station anyone by the the waypoint there.
You said it was far south, correct, from here? On the southern road.
there's if you follow the road south around a day's travel from here, there's a way station. Apparently there's tracks that lead west from there to a ruined watchtower.
What kind of lands are they down south? I'm not massively familiar with the local area, but is it
Similar to the lands around here, really. It's only a day's travel, so
okay.
hills, rolling plains, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Thinking just thinking about the sort of things that he may have learned or heard of, or like things that have come up in maybe talk just through bars, taverns, on his wanders. Thinking about things that may attack caravans as they travel across roads. Can Orc sort of maybe try and put together an idea of what it could be, or sort of like just, I don't know what that would be, but just sort of take a gleaming guess at what from the information he's heard.
I think the information that you've gathered so far is vague.
Okay.
And if you were to hazard a guess, it could be a number of different things. You know, it could be orcs, could be goblins, could be all manner of things, really. You know, I don't think you would have enough to go on to, you know, to grasp at any one conclusion. It could be a multitude of different things.
Oh, okay.
I would typically ask you to roll a certain check, but I think there isn't.
Yeah.
You haven't gained enough information at this point to make a guess.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay.
Is there anything that you'd think useful to know before we go, other than what we already have? I mean, we still have to go back to the mayor's office, but I mean, you're the captain. You've had your men out. You know, anything could be useful.
Look, though you want to stick to the road, I would say that keeping tight-knit group like yourselves maybe a little bit off the beaten track. If they are targeting travelers, then you don't want to be a target yourself, but, you know, that's what strategies and tactics you use while you're on the road are yours. I wouldn't want to tell you how to do your job, same way I wouldn't like people to tell me how to do mine, you know? Just be safe, alright? If you're planning on staying out overnight, then keep off the tracks, keep yourselves safe. There are many wild beasts that roam these lands. Bandits, marauders, things like that. Keep your wits about you while you're out there.
We will.
Thank you.
This way tower you said is out there. Has that been taken, or is it still under your control?
It doesn't fall within the realm of Whistlestone. It's a way station. It's a traveler's stop.
Oh, okay.
It's, you know, just somewhere on the road that caravans might stop for rest and tend to the horses, give them a rest, things like that. It's just rudimentary way station.
Okay. Well, thank you for everything. We'll probably be setting
you.
off soon. I hate to ask, but I don't suppose you could spare a shield or two, could you?
Unfortunately not, no. I did get word from the mayor. I have sent some items back to the office for you, I believe. Not often I get asked to spare weaponry and such, so we spared what we could.
Thank you.
It's more than we could have asked for. I was just curious.
It is only, obviously, we will expect those back once the job is done, but you're more than welcome to make use of what we sent.
Well, on that note, then I don't suppose I could borrow a shield and bring it back once I have completed the mission.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Guidance.
You can only cast it once, you're all getting excited.
It's a cantrip. I can cast it as many times.
It's free.
It's free. I am dishing that out.
Enough guidance to make it a 20.
Exactly.
So what did you say? Persuasion?
Yes, please.
Persuasion, okay. Where's the PPPP? Okay, it's... Oh, okay. We take those. And we take that. Okay, so that's a natural 18 with guidance. With a 2, that's a dirty 20.
Filth.
That's me.
Right. Bear with me. Goes to one of the racks towards the back of the room. And on the floor next to it, you can see a very battle-worn, very chipped, slightly damaged shield that he picks up and goes, "You can make use of this here."
All to the cause, my friend. Thank you very much. And I will take the chipped shield.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, if that'll be all, I've got
Yes, no, of
got
course.
duties to attend to.
You're busy. We will leave you. But thank you for the advice and thank you for all the extra bits and for the shield. And there, thank you.
We aim
All
to
right,
return
well-
with good news.
Good luck. All right. Keep your wits about you out there.
Thank
We
you.
will. Thank you. And we'll.
In the meantime, Nim, short time has passed. Torvik has finished working on the metal that he was working on and gets the Sakura from you and begins to sharpen the blade against the grindstone. It takes about 15 minutes or so before he kind of starts running his finger, checking the sharpness, and goes, well, that's as good as I can get it.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You skilled at using a blade like that?
You could say this. My people we're taught how to use these from a very young age.
Yeah, I've never really thought to make many of them myself. Do you think there's a market for weapons like this? Am I missing a trick here or what?
I would say it's not easy to learn to master, but those who can, it's very effective.
Oh, could sell for a high price then if I was to met a couple, is what you're saying.
Well, some people use it's modeled on a scythe. Yes, a scythe like you use in the fields for wheat and such to harvest. Some people harvest wheat. I like to harvest heads. Very effective.
Very effective. Well, it's a fine piece. A fine piece. It'll serve you well.
Thank you, my friend. Take care.
You too. Thank you.
And she pops it back onto her, almost like her shoulders, and skips her way out of the shop. And as she sort of swings it on her shoulders as she's skipping, it begins to desummon and almost unravel as it gone.
For the sake of brevity, you all reconvene in the town square. It is around mid-morning, getting towards midday now. But you all reconvene in the town square. For the sake of this, I will say that a couple of hours has passed in your travels to the smithy, around the market, to the watchtower, and that sort of thing.
Well, shall we head back to the mayor's office? It seems that we have what we need so far, and we can get going before it gets dark.
Yeah, I mean, if everyone wants to. I do maybe want to ask someone about Vixandra. Maybe someone in the square, maybe they know her name?
Well, I had asked the mayor earlier for someone, and she seems to know names, so we could
Oh.
ask her.
That's a great idea.
But your circus was a traveling one?
Yeah.
She
So
might
the-
have known the last time the Iffy Circus came through.
That is a good
Yeah.
one. That's a better idea. Maybe we can follow them.
Good
Well,
idea.
Maybe not follow them. Maybe just find out when they last were in this town. Like where I am right now.
Yeah, we can go and ask, and I'm sure they'll tell us all the information we need.
Yes.
You know, where do you think you are right now? Just for my sake. Where does Peanut think she is right now?
I am with my friends.
Cool. Good to know. Thank you.
So Peanut wakes up in a room chained to a bed.
What? It's all a dream.
As you
Maybe she
awake
will
to
ask.
find yourself in the cavern of the
Fuck
tunnel
off,
within Blackfall Quarry. Could you imagine if I ended the campaign like that? Like you all awake in the
all a
cavern.
dream.
Oh, such a shit.
Palin wakes you up. Come on, guys, we should go. It's like, ah.
It was just a
It's
dream.
ruined his whole
I
sequence.
plot
think
now.
we've done this before.
Oh
No.
shit, I was like 15. That can't be a dream.
You guys make your way to the mayor's office again.
Yes.
You do so. Traveling.
Sorry, just as we are going that way. So Corric, that's not my character. That's yours, Luke. Sorry. Ulrich sort of looks to himself and everyone else, and then to Nim, and just sort of, just before we go see the mayor again, you can do that thing, can't you, where you make people look a little less covered in dirt and stuff? Would you mind sprucing me up just a little bit? I don't want to go in looking like I've just come out of the mine still.
A flick of the wrist and a click. Prestidigitation.
I'm sure
Prestidigitation.
you're just fucking doing this to try and make Harry say prestidigitation again.
Can't say it. Prestidigitation.
Prestidigitate. I'm taking it.
Can we have
That's
a
a
t-shirt,
different
please,
kind of
that says
cantrip.
prestidigitation?
Prestidigitation.
Where
Different kind
Do
of
it.
cantrip.
That's a great bar
Prestidigitation.
I've been to before.
prestidigitation.
Yeah, as a side effect, it makes everyone else have to make concentration checks, not the caster.
And
Yeah.
you notice as Nim does this, you smell rather perfumed and floral and flagrant. There's been quite a bit of Lenore
Nice.
in the
Breeze.
wash.
Oh.
You smell like peonies.
So, you all make your way back to the mayor's office and enter. Mayor Harrowbrook turns and goes, hello. I trust that you've got your venture around the town.
Yes.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, while you've been gone, I have took the liberty of writing up the contract of employment. Just a couple of final touches before I do. I just need to take either a group name or all of your names individually.
Name.
We get the group name. Like
Don't excuse us for one
superheroes?
moment. We need to confer.
We need
Guys.
6 days.
A name? Shit, we should have thought about this before the game started.
We should probably just do our names and think about it
Yeah.
while we're on the road.
Yes.
Oh man.
A name will come to us, I'm sure.
We don't want to just piss it away on any old thing, do we? We want a good
Oh,
one.
of course, exactly. We want a memorable one, so
Oh,
Mhm.
I thought the fluffy fluckers is a good idea.
no,
Oh.
A
that's
rose by any name smells just as sweet.
exactly.
But we wanted to have market value, so we need to think of something.
Branding, people, branding.
Branding.
Can we pick any name? Can I be Dave?
No, we need.
Oh.
They need your name.
Why does it
Oh.
need to be a rational name? This could be opportunity to choose name. We do not get this opportunity as children.
I
Dave.
think we're trying to create reputation here. If you come in with a
Yes.
different name and then go, well, actually, my name
I
changes.
mean, my name is Peanut.
That's your problem.
It does sound
That
made up
is-
though. Peanut, it
That's
does,
you.
it does sound made up.
Your own problem. Wow.
Yeah,
It
Looks to
does
be
not
you, bro.
sound like name.
yeah. My parents didn't like me too much. But I am the third.
Very well. What are your names then?
Oh, sorry, you could hear that. Ulrich.
Ulrich, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Yarl.
Yeah, Yarrow, cool.
2 eyes.
Sorry?
Yeah, Yarrow.
No. Ignore her.
Okay. And? Octavius,
Ulrich.
yep.
Octopus.
Corric, you said? Okay, starts writing these down.
Nimbus Severin.
Nimbus, what a lovely name. Good
Thank
name.
you.
And you are?
My
Just-
name.
She's talking to you.
Peanut. Pringlefoot. The dragon. The third. Thank you.
Peanut.
And the egg. Peanut
Oh.
and the egg.
And this is cheese.
No, that's a chicken.
Yeah, but his name is Cheese. You asked for everyone's name.
Oh, sorry.
Cheese the chicken.
He's the chicken.
Yeah. Does
You
he get
cheat-
a name badge?
The third.
You notice that she does not write Cheese the Chicken's
Yep.
name down.
Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about
Fake's
right.
doing it.
Literally. Okay, wonderful. So this outlines your contractual obligation to see the job through to its completion. You can read the fine print now, by all means. It just states that the sum total of the gold earned to you upon successful completion of this task is 300 gold pieces. Assigned to each of you, and she kind of like puts it down on the table so you can read this. It's all very above board. There's no hidden terms and conditions that state that she now owns all of your firstborn children or anything like that shit. Nothing like that.
Laceration. Incineration.
Evisceration.
Nim hesitates before signing this. Is this something Nim is able to sign?
There is a space at the bottom which requires a signature. It doesn't necessarily suggest that all of you have to sign it, but it does require a signature if one of you would like to.
Yera will step up and take the pen and sign on behalf of her party.
Wonderful. Thank you. Now, and she
Yarrow,
takes...
what does your handwriting look like? Is it a chicken scratch?
Oh, it's
Hey! What?
should never have said I was a cousin to a chicken. I should never have said it.
Because you are cleric, so you use healer, so you use doctor, chicken,
Well,
and a chicken
This
scratch.
is a making of my own magic.
It's
It's
canon.
all your fault.
Concept now.
Oh, look, it's the consequences to my own actions.
Yeah, exactly. Literally, yeah. 100%. 100%. I sent this out in the world. I'm now reaping it back.
Exactly
Yep,
that.
Yep.
No, what does your handwriting look like?
It's quite not
Scratchy.
calligraphy done, but not scratchy. It's quite sharp. It's quite sharp and quite quick. So
Like chicken
it's-
scratch.
No,
Put the smiley
not-
face.
not-
Put the smiley face.
It's,
Well, that's-
it's just very quick. Yes.
That
Is
is
that a full
all
stop or
of
is that an egg?
that's all of the legalities dealt with. Now,
Thank you.
we were able to rustle up a few things for you. And
Thank
she
you.
kind of like reaches down beside her and picks up a back clothing and places it down and goes, it obviously isn't the finest garments that we could find, but it will serve you well. Please feel free to take these with our compliments. We
Nim is
have...
naked. It's
Oh,
like,
no,
these
excuse me.
clothes.
No,
Oh,
sorry.
just
Errol's,
stand in front.
Errol's going to send up one of her wings and just cover her and just sort of make it act like a little sort of like changing
Oh my god.
cubicle. Just send both of her
therapy.
wings out and
Okay.
she's just changing behind
While
her,
this
like,
is
can't see
happening,
anything.
See that she also kind of reaches down and goes, we have managed to find you some other bits of gear that will serve you well. And she pulls up there is a huge sack of stuff next to the desk. And she goes, by all means, you are free to take that with.
Thank you.
Ulrich will pick it up and just shoulder that for the time being.
Thank you, all of you. You are doing this town a great service. Nim, for the sake of brevity, you have taken the clothes and you have dressed yourself at this stage.
She's been dying to get out of
To get naked.
the horrible itchy shit that she's been wearing. She's not used to such things.
We, and I especially, hope to see you very soon with good news.
Thank you. We hope to bring it to you.
Good luck,
We
all of
aim
you.
to.
On the point of a cart, if you go and see the stable master at the entrance to the town to the south, he will be expecting you.
Thank you so much for this.
Is more than we could have asked for.
If you give him this, as she hands you a piece of parchment,
Thank you. Yes.
Good luck, all of you. And thank you again. We appreciate this.
You're welcome.
We will see you in a few days.
I hope so. Take care.
Thank you.
That was ominous.
What?
Just as we're troopsing out.
2 days later, you find that as you get to the site of wherever you go, it is the mayor. It was her all along.
Bitch.
So you
Twist.
exit the mayor's office. What would you like to do?
Ulrich's going to drop to one knee and just look through the bag to see what's in there, distribute whatever needs to be, etc. Just take stock.
Okay. I will sit. You don't need to take notes. I will drop a list in Discord afterwards, but I'll just read it now so that the viewers at home know what you've given as well, and all do. So
I'm a cool dibs on some armor, guys. I need.
Yeah, me too.
I need something.
You have been given 2 potions of healing, 6 days worth of rations, 2 filled water skins. You have been given 6 torches, 1 50-foot hemp rope. You have a tinder box. You have 1 tent. You have bedrolls and blankets.
For everyone, or?
There's enough there for everybody, let's say. There isn't a bedroll each and a blanket each, but there is enough for everybody. There is a compass. There is a healer's kit. There is a signal whistle. There is 1 set of manacles. There is a hand axe, a quarterstaff, a spear. There is 3 javelins.
Oh.
And there is a warhammer.
Okay.
There is a short bow in quiver of 20. I will send that list over to you when we get out. Oh, sorry. There is also 2 sets of leather armor.
Oh,
excellent.
Fuck. I'm squishy, man.
So yeah, Ulrich sort of pouring through all of that explains what was just given out, and then sort of, I mean, the Warhammer is probably the only thing I will need to take. I am pretty much set myself, so whatever you all want, feel free. I'm good.
I think the quarterstaff I'd like to take, but we can
talk about that between games.
Yes.
Sure. Yeah, okay.
On the road. Excellent. So, where are you guys heading?
To the stable master or the tavern? Or is it better to head straight off, or do we want to wait another day?
I don't care.
Do you all feel ready for, some time on the road, or would you need a bit more rest and whatever?
I'm okay. I have so many more facts to tell everybody.
I am, for one, partial to sleeping outdoors anyway. So it would be nice to have some fresh air, do you not think? And that tavern is fucking expensive.
Yes, that's true. At least we won't have to part with any more of our money. So we could just make a start and make use of this tent.
Plus, if we're hungry, I still have this. And she pulls out the beastie steaks.
That's got to be off by now.
It was off when it was cut off the thing.
Yeah. Thank you, Nim. I'm sure we'll have some use for that at some point.
It's could be good bait.
Some beast
True.
poison or something.
Yeah.
So, as you make your way towards the southern edge of Whisper, the scent of hay, leather, and well-worn wood fills the air. Stables stand just off the main road. A sturdy timber frame structure with a thatched roof, walls weathered by years of service. A long fenced paddock stretches beside it, where a handful of strong, well-fed horses sun. The rhythmic sound of hammering echoes from the forge out back, where a farrier works at shoeing a restless mare. Stable doors are wide open, revealing neat rows of stalls filled with horses of various breeds, some built for farm work, others for travel. Saddle racks and harnesses hang in meticulous order, and the faint smell of grain lingers in the air as you get closer. A few stable hands move about, tending to the animals with practiced efficiency, but your eyes are drawn to a broad-shouldered man.
Shouldered man.
Happens every session. A broad-shouldered man leaning against a post, idly stroking the mane of a chestnut stallion. His face is lined with sun, but his sharp blue eyes seem to miss. As you approach, he looks up, and with his voice deep, steady, goes, "Looking for a horse, or just here to chat?"
Hello. We have been sent by the mayor, and she's going to hold up the piece of parchment.
Oh, right,
yeah. I was told to give you this.
He plucks the parchment out of your hand. Oh, yeah. Mentioned that you were heading out of town and you were in need of a cart or something.
Yes, we intend to bring it back. We will just be gone for a few days and require some transportation.
We have work on the southern road.
Right. Okay. Bear with me. I'll bring it round.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
And he walks through big open doors of the stable towards the back. You're left there for a few moments before you hear the clopping of hooves and the unmistakable sound of wheels on dirt as a horse-drawn cart is brought to the front. You see the horse is a black mare with black and streaks of white mane. The individual stable master climbs off and goes, "Right, well, she's no racehorse, but she'll serve you well."
Thank you. We are most obliged.
Does she have a name?
Yeah, this is Maisie.
Amazing.
Macy, I love it.
Yes.
As he's sort of like stroking down the side of the neck and getting to grips with the horse.
Oh, holy shit, I have not seen one of these before.
Never seen a horse?
Not like this.
What do your horses look like?
Not like this.
That still doesn't explain anything. What is wrong?
This is a horse, like a normal horse.
It's fucking beautiful.
They are
Yours
stunning
ugly?
creatures.
Wait, what?
No, but I have not seen like actual horse before. Like actual horse.
Are yours
Oh,
like
you
in your
just-
head? Or
Oh, in the
Pictures.
clouds. I've seen pictures of horses in clouds, but not like this up close. And wow, that's
And now-
beautiful.
Now you get to meet one, and this one is called Maisie.
And she is beautiful.
Very beautiful.
And terrifying.
Oh, really?
Why are you scared? Hey, Korik.
Hello.
Hi. You know what a horse is, right?
It's one of them.
Yeah, right? But like, that's a pretty horse. What do you think an ugly horse looks like?
I mean, probably kind of like that, but a bit shitter.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Yeah. No, I mean he's very right. Yeah. I'm too small to go on a big horse, so but I don't know these people, they think that I'm the crazy one.
No,
I don't-
I don't know how they'd believe that.
I don't think I'm the crazy one. Gerald, I wasn't. I'm talking to Korik. She's in my bad books today.
Well, come on, everyone get in the cart. Come on now. We have a long journey to go. We can argue on the way.
Mum.
Nim is like staring at this horse, like eye contact, like moving from side to side at the front of its face. Just like, is it?
Well, Ulrich sort of like next to the horse, kind of as perplexed by this as the horse probably is. I wouldn't do too much of that. They spook kind of easily. You don't want to get kicked. It's just a. I'll talk you through horse stuff when we get to a relevant point on the road. So
do they fly?
No.
No. It is just a ground-bound horse, like most are.
Ground-bound horse.
Can I give her a jelly bean?
I didn't mean for that to rhyme. It just happened.
But me or the horse?
Gerald's just gonna sort of just hold Peanut's hand, like, no.
Oh, man.
Thank you, stable master. We shall be on our way.
Thank you.
Bye.
Yes.
You all.
May I have some of this? And I point to the grain on the because there was like grain as we came in, right, on the floor and shit.
There's a bag of feed on the back of the cart.
Thank you.
You're all right. This is probably the strangest interaction I've witnessed.
Yeah, it's not the first time someone said that today.
You guys,
Sorry.
You guys are a bit weird, huh?
Yeah.
Well,
Alive
yeah.
now.
Nim has a handful
he's
of
with
the
us now.
grain.
You wouldn't be having it any other way, Korik.
Best friends forever.
You guys climb on top of the cart, get the reins, and set off south from Whistlestone. And that's...
As we're traveling, I just want to say them very, very quickly. Yera will turn to Peanut and she'll have something in her hand and she'll say, I know that you couldn't get the golden chain that you wanted for keys, but I thought this could be a substitute in the meantime. And she's going to open her hand, and from the nice silk from her old top that was very nice and blue and slightly ethereal looking, she has stripped it a little bit and plaited it into a little bracelet and is giving it to Peanut for cheats.
Can't do it. You just see like little tears forming under her eyes. Thank you. And I'm sorry that I said cheese came out of you.
That's okay.
And I put it on cheese. And I kind of like snuggle up next to Yarrow.
She'll put her arm around her.
Can you roll me a Constitution saving throw for cheese?
Shut up, Dan. Shut up. Come on.
So, as you set off on your travel south, we will call this session to a close.
Yay.
We will pick this up next week with you guys venturing south on your first proper quest.
Ooh.
Yes.
Friendships are
ghosts.
forming. Friendships are forming.
Friends forever.
For the first time in 3 sessions, Dan has actually decided to join us for a full session.
Oh, wow.
This week.
I was here.
It's been wonderful having you here. We will call this session to a close, but please don't go anywhere if you are still watching. We will be raiding another channel, so please stick with us. Go show some support on that other channel, even if it's for a few minutes. We know that raiding can lift the spirits of anybody who's streaming, so just stick around, please, to show some love and support, even if you just drop a few emojis in there and wish them all the best. Luke, who are we raiding this week?
I really like the name of this stream, and they look like they're having some fun playing D&D, so we're going to be raiding a stream called Dice Cream Sandwich.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
Dice
That's
cream
amazing.
sandwich.
Nice.
Actually, dice cream sandwich.
Yeah, that's what the stream's
Genius.
called.
That's
Yes.
really cool.
Yes.
That's amazing.
Yes,
Love
absolutely.
Let's ask you a
sandwich.
question
Love ice
quickly
cream
on that.
sandwich.
What's your favourite flavour ice cream?
Pistachio.
Oh,
Yeah,
good choice.
pistachio. as
I knew I
well.
liked you a little bit. I knew I liked you.
Chocolate brownie, Ben and Jerry's.
Mm.
Mm. Luke?
Probably mint. I like
Ooh,
mint.
like
Fair.
with the chocolate chip or without the chocolate chip?
Probably with.
Yeah,
With.
that's fair.
with.
And what was yours, Joe?
Pistachio.
Oh, pistachio. 3 for pistachio. Man.
So good. Such an underrated ice cream flavour.
Oh, it really is.
I'm
So,
going with a
Mhm.
honeycomb.
do you like honeycomb?
Nice.
Do you like honeycomb? But before we draw this session for a close, the VOD will be available on YouTube next week. If you do want to catch that any sooner, if you want to catch up, then head over to Patreon, become a supporter of us over on Patreon, help support this channel and help us grow, and you also get access to the VOD content and our exclusive Discord channel. Discord server. But that is all for us here at Dice by the Sword. Thank you very much, everybody, for your love and support this evening. It's been wonderful seeing you all in chat. We next Sunday for the next episode of Nyxalia. Take care of yourselves. Goodbye.
Bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Bye.